Hello everyone and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria. We've got your daily reading here for Friday, December 6th and heading into the weekend. Let's get some messages out and see what energies are coming in for you guys. Today we do have Venus moving into the sign of Aquarius. Venus, of course, being the planet of love and money, the things that we find beautiful, the things that we find sensual. It's new beginnings and it can bring abundance into your life as well. So beautiful energy coming in there. And of course, Aquarian energy is all about the future. It's very humanitarian. So this might be where you find that you're helping someone else, or maybe someone helps you out. It's a sense of community. Aquarius energy does rule the 11th house of your social aspects, your social connections, your Facebook and all that kind of stuff. So you could find that there's some things may be changing for you because Venus in Aquarius immediately has a conjunction with Pluto in Aquarius. So you may find Pluto, of course, is your planet of very intense energy, sometimes reveals your fears, but it is also the planet of change, right? We've got endings, new beginnings. Pluto rules Scorpio energy, the 8th house. So, you know, things like birth, death, taxes, the things we share with other people, especially money. So you could have some things going on with money, with relationships. You could find yourself forging new connections and perhaps even drifting away from old ones here as well. But this can bring a very intense energy. It can be really positive, right? Especially with Venus there, right? Wants to bring us all kinds of wonderful, lovely, beautiful things. But Pluto can be endings. So this can be where some of you find that, you know, to find your new beginning or to find your happiness, your bliss, something may need to come to an end, whether it's a relationship or whether it's just something that you do, because with Pluto, we also tend to break habits sometimes. So whatever it is, the focus on people, on community, on connections, on love, on money, or resources, and remember to take care of yourself as well. But it's a very futuristic energy that can set us up for something a little bit special down the road. Anyways, we've got renewal coming in here for you as the energy activating today. This is the Judgment card. Very interesting that this should come out for you because the Judgment card, of course, is where something hidden in the darkness, Pluto, can be revealed. So there can be a revelation, an epiphany moment. The Judgment card here is where we see the light, where we gain clarity. We see the truth in a way that we didn't previously before. And of course, on the 5th, we just had a Mercury Cazimi. So today you could be figuring out what what all of this planetary energy is about for you, and you could be getting some answers or an epiphany moment that maybe you've been waiting for, or maybe you didn't know you needed. So the Judgment card can be where we do see the light, so to speak. Okay, you could also be called to action with something with this energy here as well. Whether you're called to action, to do something, to start something fresh, to leave something behind, or to make some changes, right? It's this energy where I've got to do something, right? And so this can be a little bit challenging, but it can also be very rewarding, right? Just depends what you've got going on. But this also does represent decisions. So making an important decision on something, whether it's a relationship or job or, you know, who you connect with, right? You might have some decisions to make. This does encourage you to look back upon the past, to review the past, and be in the present moment to make some really positive decisions that help you for your tomorrow. And so this is also an energy of release, though. Release, letting go. Pluto, right? What's holding you back from your future, right? Very important energy there. So this could be a day where you're filled with epiphanies and you're filled with some important decisions to make. Find forgiveness in your heart there, though, with that one, because sometimes the things that are holding us back from being truly happy or following our bliss are the things that we are holding on to. We've got regrets, we've got guilt, we've got anger, all of those things, and you're really invited to empower yourself, Pluto, okay, to release, to forgive, to heal, to let go. And sometimes it's a little thing, but it's just that thing that niggles at us, right, that we just can't quite shake. So take a step back and have a look. We have the Six of Spring coming in here for you guys, and this is the blessings headed your way. The Six of Spring is a victory energy. This is I'm successful, I'm confident, I'm bold, I'm brave, I've accomplished something. This can represent that there's some really positive news for you on the way. This can represent you moving forward from something. But with this particular one, usually our Six of Spring, our horse and rider, is facing the future, facing the right, and in this particular case he's facing the left and he's facing the renewal card. So it can be a blessing to let something go. This can show that if you're making some decisions, woohoo, you're making the right ones for you, right? And sometimes we need to take a step back, we need to pause and reflect in order for us to move forward. And so that can be the energy there as well. You might get a second chance at something. The renewal card can be a sense of renewal, right? And we are in Mercury retrograde right now, so you can have a second chance at an opportunity, at a job, at a relationship, maybe a friendship. Maybe you're making amends with a family member, right? All of that kind of stuff. And this is the season of, giving thanks, giving gratitude. This is the season, no matter what your upbringing or culture or traditions and values, there is a lot of community that's around us at this particular time of year. And sometimes, we come to close to the end of the year and we are, looking to, kind of let bygones be bygones sometimes. Agree to disagree, that kind of thing, all right? But this thing, you might need to also revisit something and discover some details, right? Because that Judgment card energy is something out of the dark, comes into the light, or needs to be examined. And with the Six of Spring, looking back on that, this can certainly be where, in order for you to move forward, you do need to kind of, take that step backwards a little bit and re-examine something, okay? Especially if you're working with any kind of documents or anything like that today. If you're doing something at work and you've got a project that you're trying to finish off, or that kind of thing, and there's just some key detail that you may be missing, that's part of Mercury retrograde energy, and you do need to figure something out before you can really move forward. But I do feel, because it's the Six of Spring, whatever you're trying to figure out, you will succeed. So this can be awesome energy. Some of you may even, with the Six of Spring, you might get some offer or invitation or something, or you may get an inkling to go out somewhere with a lot of people, right? The Six of Spring does tend to be a little bit of a victory march, yes, but also like a public event, right? So there could be something there that you are attending to, or that you're trying to find tickets for, all right? But it is about getting honored and recognized for a job well done. We've got the Magician here as your challenge headed your way, okay? So you might find it challenging today to regain focus on something, okay? Or maybe you've been trying to manifest in your life or create something in your life, and there's a little bit of doubt or a little bit of confusion, and hence that's why the Six of Spring, which is your blessing, okay, is facing your Judgment card, right? So something needs to be examined, something needs to be revisited, and you might have a choice to make. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? And sometimes that's a little bit challenging. And the Magician does bring focus. It does bring an ability to create and to manifest and to get something done. But of course, in your challenge position, maybe you lack a little bit focus today. Maybe you're distracted. There could be something fun, Six of Spring going on somewhere. And but you might just need to, kind of knuckle down. It's like, okay, first I'm just going to put my nose to the grindstone, get all my work done, and then I'm going to go have fun, right? And, maybe you've got something going on in your workplace or something. Someone brings in lunch or something, and, there's a little bit of a jovial atmosphere, all right? But the Magician can also represent just a little bit of lack of confidence there also, because typically is a very confident energy. So I feel here that maybe there's just something, you do have confidence coming in. So maybe if you've been feeling a little bit lackluster, a little lack of confidence, this can be where you get a little bit of a boost today. The Magician can also, by the way, not necessarily just represent your energy, can also represent someone around you. So just because it is your challenge position, just make sure you do some fact checking today, because sometimes in that it can be a little bit of a manipulative person in that particular position. Okay, so a little bit of challenge working with someone. Maybe you just work with someone today, or you're around someone today that is very intense. But this can also be where someone does just kind of try and manipulate a certain situation. But when you kind of look beneath the surface, right, this is where you figure out the truth. The truth comes to light with the renewal card. So, and this can certainly help you make a different decision, let something go, Pluto, right? And move forward, okay, once we do that. So maybe you're discovering the truth about a friend. Maybe there's been like someone that's chit-chatting behind your back or something. And this is where you figure out who that might be. And sometimes they don't necessarily mean to. They just got floppy gums, but it's ultimately may have some sort of consequence behind that. So you could be finding that you're making a decision to let some sort of person or friendship go, or maybe just not tell them anything anymore. You have the Ace of Autumn here as your advice from Spirit. Awesome energy. Try something new. The Ace of Autumn is the Ace of Pentacles. And in that energy, the Ace of Pentacles can certainly bring a new beginning, a new job, new information. So be aware of some new information that may be out there for you guys. Don't be afraid to discover something. You know, sometimes when we discover the truth about something, or we find the information that we know is there, sometimes that does change our view of something. It changes our trajectory, right? It's like nothing will be the same again kind of thing. And so this can certainly represent that there could be some new information out there for you, and you might need to, make a decision about that. All right, but the Ace of Summer the Ace of Autumn, is the Ace of Pentacles, right? So it can be a seed of something new, a new beginning, reaping what you sow. It can bring a little bit of luck. All right, so some of you may have a little bit of luck. And I will say about the Magician here, even though he's in your challenge position, it's still a positive card because it is still in the upright. Okay, so it's not anything kind of detrimental or anything like that. Just something you need to work through, or something you need to be aware of. It may be, especially with the Ace of Autumn sitting right there, it may be that you're getting a little bit impatient. Maybe there's something that you've been trying to start, something new that you want to do, or you're looking for a new job, that kind of thing. And with that Magician energy there, maybe you're just getting a little bit impatient. Okay, we do need to be patient sometimes when we are manifesting, as all the time when we're manifesting, right? We need to be open and ready to receive. Okay, and with that Magician energy and the Judgment card here, you could be releasing expectation, you could be releasing any kind of impatience, and then this allows the energy to flow. And because this Ace of Autumn shows there is something new on some level that is somewhere around you, and it can just be an improvement somewhere in your life, whether it's your money or your career or something. You could get a gift at some point, or you could gift something to yourself, right? But we do need to be a little bit patient. So with that Magician energy, patience is the key, but believe in yourself and be confident in your abilities to find whatever it is that you are looking for. We have a message from our fairies here, and we've got Wish Wisely. Interesting, considering we've got the Magician and your challenge energy. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dream come true. So there you go, right? Your Magician, making your wish, manifesting something, right? And with that Ace of Autumn, start something new. Take a first step, perhaps, right? Because we are co-creating forever with the universe, and we do our part. We set our intentions, we connect with our energy. The universe is like, all right, I got your back, Jack. Let me get to work on that. I'll arrange people and places and situations around you for your benefit, but you got to get ready for a little bit of action. You got to take that next step. And so sometimes we want everything to be all bright and shiny right out of the door, and we need to remember that sometimes things happen in little small increments, and we need to take things one day at a time, one step at a time, so as not to get disappointed. All right, I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.